Welcome back mga kababayan, ako po si G. Tonji. Ngayon naman po, makakausap natin ang asawa ni Angel na si Brandon Powell. Isa po siyang sound engineer for a studio here in Hollywood and they now have a son named Braden Powell. Panoorin po natin ito.
I met my wife online in like Yahoo used to have like chat rooms with topics and stuff, and so she was a big movie fan, I'm a big movie fan, and so we kind of met that way. We'd get together, talk about movies, and eventually, you know, she gave me her email address, and we'd chat back and forth, messenger chat back and forth, you know, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes there, eventually an hour, and then it'd be every single night. We'd just keep talking and chatting and meeting. Well, I don't know if it's the same way as it is now, but they used to have like movies and stuff that you'd go on, and if you saw this movie, you could go in and talk about it, or like an action movie or suspense or romance movie, or like music also. That was one of the things my wife knew about, like an Eminem. She knew about Eminem and like other rock bands and stuff that were American. But so what does this Filipino girl know about, you know, American music? And she knew a lot about it actually, and so that was one of the things that kind of drew me to her, was that she knew so much about my culture, and you know.
So she got your attention because she know a lot of stuff about the movie.
Yeah. And it turns out a lot of Filipino culture, like a lot of American culture, is over there in the Philippines. Like all their variety shows, they're singing like Lady Gaga and Beyonce songs, and you know, so it's a lot of our culture is over there.
So how long did the chatting last until you decided to, okay, I gotta see this girl when I was in the Philippines?
Well, it probably was like a year of just being friends, and then another year of me just deciding, you know what, I'm gonna save up some money, and I kind of wanted to go on like a crazy vacation, like a nice exotic place I've never been before, and so I started saving my money after a year, and I said, okay, well, I'd like to come there. Would you, you know, show me around? I mean, don't let me be alone in there, just in case. And so she was happy to do it, and so I flew into Manila and then Pampanga, and that's where we, you know, met for the first time. I just remember she was really funny. Like she really makes me laugh, and a lot of Filipinas do. They're very witty, you know, with how they the way they talk and stuff. They like to pun a lot, and that always cracks me up. And so that was one of the things, that she could always make me laugh. And then, you know, it doesn't help. She was gorgeous too, and so that was another plus. And
So finally, so you went to the Philippines and you finally met her. What was it? I heard it was in the airport.
yeah, and so we went to the big airport, Ninoy Aquino Airport, and yeah, it was my first trip out there, and it was so hot. I remember it was like you know, like the air conditioning, there was no air conditioning on, and it was hot and humid. And I get through the bag. It took, you know, must have taken 15 minutes to get my bag and everything, and get through security, and then there's just a meeting area that all these people are at. There's like, you know, 100, 200 people all waiting for their relatives, and I'm sitting here just trying to look for, you know, for my future wife in the middle of this crowd, and she eventually saw me. I was hoping she would spot me first, just because I'm a much easier target to find over there. Right. You know, on camera I was like, okay, you're 5'4", okay, that's not too bad. I'm 6'1" myself, so it doesn't look too weird, you know, us together. And but even then, she was really skinny, really petite, and I'd never seen anybody that tiny before. So, oh, you know, she was, you know, was just a simple girl, and she was, you know, just as sweet as, you know, she when she'd type or when she'd talk to me, she's just the same girl as she was online, and yeah, and that was kind of it. She just really charmed me over that, you know, like I think it was 10 days or whatever, and she's, you know, she ended up being just this great girl. Her family was pretty good. It was more, you know, my family, my mom and dad were always very supportive of it. You know, and I heard, you know, friends and stuff would always, you know, would cast doubt and make me think, you know, twice about it. But you know, they would always be like, you know, aren't there other girls, plenty of girls over here, and you know, but you know, you just kind of, you don't choose who you like, you know, it just happens.
When we return here on Kababayan Today, we'll have a legal perspective from attorney Abraham Lim. We'll be right back.